today's video is going to be all drugstore makeup. I think everything that I'm using is under like $10 or so. I have a lot of makeup and a lot of it's drugstore and a lot of it is high-end, and I am a firm believer in just because it's drugstore doesn't mean it's bad, and just because it's high-end doesn't mean it's good. I have a lot of high-end products, but I've done a lot of research before buying those products because I don't want to waste the money. So I definitely research, see what people have to say about it. But like I said, everything I'm using today I think is under about $10. So if you like this look and want to see how I got it, please keep watching. Starting with foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match. This is by far my favorite foundation. I have tried so many different foundations, drugstore and high-end, and I just keep going back to this one. And I'm going to be mixing it with the Revlon Photo Ready BB Cream, and I'm going to apply that with a damp beauty blender. Go in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and do some spot concealing. For highlighting and under eye concealer, I'm using this Maybelline Age Rewind. To set everything, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. For bronzer, I'm using the NYX Matte Bronzer, and I have hit pan on it, if that tells you anything. And I'm just going to go through and do contours on my cheeks, sides of my forehead, jawline, all the usual places. For blush, I'm using this one from Milani, and it is called Romantic Rose. For a highlight, I'm using this baked blush from Hard Candy, and it is in the shade Honeymoon, and I'm just going to apply that with my finger to the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. For brows, I'm going to be using a couple different things. For the outer part of my brow, I'm using this Milani brow pencil, and it is in the shade Dark Brown. And then for the inner part of my brow, I'm using this NYX pencil, and it is in the shade Taupe. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to be priming with this e.l.f. eyelid primer. For shadows, all of my drugstore eyeshadows I've depotted and put it in the Z palette, so I don't know the specific name of each individual color, but I do know that these round ones are NYX, and from here up these are all Wet n Wild, so I will just try my best to show you the color as I'm using it. So I'm going to be starting off with this light peachy skin tone shade, and I'm just going to apply that as a transition shade in the crease with a fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to be going in with this light brown shade and do the same thing. Taking a smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to be taking this dark brown shade. And so far these are all matte shades. And I'm going to apply that to the outer V and kind of halfway in on my lid and up into the crease. Go back in with that bigger fluffy brush. And just kind of keep going back and forth between the two brushes to apply your color and blend it out. For my brow highlight, I'm going to be using this shade right here. It is just a pure white shimmer. For my lid, I'm going to be using this gold shade right here, and I'm just going to pack that on the inner half of my lid where I don't have that dark color. Going back in with that smaller fluffy brush, I'm just going to buff along the crease to get rid of any extra glittery shadow that may have gotten up there. Using a pencil brush, I'm going to take that same dark brown shadow that we used on our outer V, and I'm just going to put that along the outer 2/3 or so of my lower lash line. And I'm actually going to go back in with that pencil brush and that darker brown shade and just make that outer V a little bit darker. This is just a personal preference. You can make it as dark or light as you want. Taking a small smudge brush and that same color we used for our brow bone, I'm just going to pop that on my inner tear duct. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply mascara, and I am using a combination of Maybelline Great Lash and L'Oreal Telescopic. lips, I'm going to be using this pencil from Jordana, and it is in the shade 20. For lipstick, I'm going to be using this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I'm not really sure how you pronounce the name of it, but that's what it is, C-A-N-N-E-S. And I'm just going to apply that over my liner. And that completes this look. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what videos you want to see, and I will see you next time.